Ready for another fun card tutorial? Hello, my name's Kimberly Smith. I'm the paper chef, and today we're featuring Trucking Along. The bundle again, we're going to do the punching out of the little truck. So cute. But of course, you can cut it with the scissors. This is this month's Card on Blue Card Club, and it's our blue card. We always make a blue card. I am so excited that some of this came because I've been wanting to do this tutorial, but I didn't have any more of this Country Woods paper. It went out of stock. It's on sale for 15% off this month. You're going to love this DSP. I hope it comes back in stock, or it is back in stock by the end of the month. It is August 2024. I'm going to stock up because I use this almost every other month in Card Club. There's so many cool backgrounds. It isn't just fun for summer. It's fun for all year long. All right, so we're going to use a little bit of vellum I put in your Card Club kit today. You're going to need some basic white for your truck. I have a smaller piece of it. Let's go ahead and we're going to do two-step stamping. That's a fun technique. Usually we've been coloring in the truck using our markers, our blends, and we'll still color in the tires, but this time we're going to color the truck using a stamping technique called two-step stamping. So that is what this petal pink is for. I've coordinated all the colors to use some subtles today. All right. Just looking for something. I already have these mounted. I've washed them off. All right, so here we go. We're going to use... I'm going to take all these things over here off. I had a big nap after my scan and cut retreat, so I still haven't even cleaned the stamps. I just went in and had a nap. But I'm feeling refreshed, and we're doing a late night tutorial for those of you that are here. So if you're tuning in from anywhere in the world, I'm thinking we're probably going to get some Aussies tonight. Here we go. Because it is morning for you. We're going to stamp the truck with black. Now, this is just a two-step stamping, so we can go ahead and punch or do the inside, not punch the inside, but we can stamp the inside. I'm going to use the truck to just find the lines. And that way we don't have to cut it out. If it doesn't work, we don't need to punch it out. We just try again. All right, so we're going to mount that. So what we're doing is just testing. See, that's our ink. And we're just going to put this right on the truck. This is really what photopolymer stamps are for. You know, they're pretty cool for like, oh! All right, my voice is gone, but that was me singing. I love when you punch, like when you don't even have to use markers and the truck just stamps perfectly. All right, so that's the one. We'll do a couple, because we'll make a couple slightly different designs like we've been doing all week. And I'll show you the other cards we've made in this series. So these are just extra little tires and hubcaps and things. Putting those over there. Okay, we'll flip it around and do it again. Okay, tap, tap, tap. Stamp the cute truck. Okay. And stamp the petal pink. Why petal pink? Because it goes with this paper. Oh, yes, 2 in a row. That one came out good. Now, it came out good, and I'm going to punch it out, but I actually want the black line to be darker. It didn't have to do with the petal pink this time. The petal pink is nice. If you are going to punch little tires with this punch, it'll punch out one tire at a time. It also makes great circles, and you have little eyes and things. If you want to make circles for things. All right, this has something got on that one. So let's just stamp it again on here. Looks like, okay, there it goes. Now the black is inked up better. I hope that came out. That looks like something's on the front tire. Okay, it was just a little piece, but it went underneath there. Yay! All right, we're going to stamp the petal pink again. Third time's a charm. Okay, so it came out. So now we're just going to punch out this truck. I like this one better because it's a little darker. And then we're going to put some flowers in the back of the truck. And we're going to have to cut the flowers by hand because there's no die or anything with the stamp set. It's just if there's a punch, there wouldn't be a die. It looks like I got some water on my mat here. Let me get my chamois. So that doesn't get on the card. Okay, so for the little flowers, just get those out of the stamp set. And I'm going to go ahead and, this one was cleaned up. I washed that. So I'm going to put that back and get out the flowers, which look like that. And we're going to put this little tree back. And the tree came in two parts. We did a couple Christmas cards already. So if you haven't seen those, we'll show you those in this video. Let me just see what else I can put back. Okay, well, that's a different stamp for a different, that was from my retreat. I can put the cloud back. We used the cloud. And I could put back the festive Christmas. And I'm going to go ahead and take out the one that says fresh start. Every day is a fresh start. All right, so back to this. Let's take this little flower set and also stamp that in Memento Black. Oh, that came out really dark. So let's see if I can use that part of the ink pad. It seems like part of my, I think it's like part of my ink pad is really inked up. See, and part is not. So it's all good. I'm just going to find the part that's not. It looks like the top part is not. Ha, the top left. The top left. That's good. We'll just do a few of them and see which ones come out better. They're all coming out pretty dark. It's like, what in the world's going on with my stamp? All right, I have at least a couple good ones. That one's good. I don't want them to be too dark. You want those to be kind of light. And I could have like off stamped them, but so we like that one. Always save a little bit of the paper. I like this one over here. It's not too dark. The little bit of paper so you can glue it in the back of the truck easy. All right, I'm putting some things over there to, let me see how to reduce the glare from my ring light. All right, so sale going on this month with Designer Series Paper, and that's my store. So check out that sale. Also, this is the last chance to redeem your coupons. And your coupons were from last month. You earned $5 coupons when you shop with me. And now this month you earn them. So don't lose those. They're like use or lose coupons, right? So they were called bonus days. So in July, if you shopped, every $50 you spent, you got a coupon. And then this month in August, you could spend those coupons. And you could spend them on sale priced items to get your money to stretch even more. There's usually always something going on lately at Stampin' Up, so I can share those promotions. So this one is we're leaving a little bit of a white border. We're cutting and then turning the paper instead of trying to snip the scissors constantly, we're just turning the paper. And I'm cutting before I'm coloring because if it doesn't cut right, I don't have to waste time coloring it. Okay, I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to make a little thing like so to glue it in the back of the truck. Okay, so you can see what that looks like over there. Except those flowers were not even as dark as these flowers. So it's just a little fresh flower delivery truck. It's really nice. And we're using one of our new labels dies. These were all put in your Card on Blue Card Club kit. So if you attended the Scan and Cut Retreat live today, let me know what you think in the chat. And any suggestions you have for the one in the spring. I'll just do it twice a year because it's such a monumental effort to get all those projects together and to design a course all around it. And I had a lot of fun with the kind of holiday theme. I'll do one in the spring, maybe an Easter type or spring theme. But let me know what you thought, what you'd like to see. All right, so I decided on some subtles colors. So like just throw this away. Throw that away. Oh, by the way, about the ink. See how the ink was doing that thing it was doing? So when you have a lot of ink and it's not even on your, you could take one of your stamping blocks and just sort of, you know, smooth out your ink. Because I re-inked it, right? And you see how it's like there was a lot of ink on one side and it was messing up my stamping. So just take your stamping block and even out your ink. I usually use a plastic spoon, but this plastic spoon doesn't work on this kind of, on the Memento Black. Okay, that should work. Maybe it'd be better next time. All right, so the subtles I was talking about. So I'm going to use the, let's see, the marker here is called Soft Seafoam because I was just going for like the subtles look. You know, they're like, I would call them like a pastels because we have Pool Party and Petal Pink in this set of colors. I thought it would be good to use other things from the Subtles collection. Or something close. And then I'm going to use, like instead of using like a really bright yellow, I'm using Lemon Lolly. I'm just going to use, I'll just see, maybe I'll just try dark Lemon Lolly for this big flower and for this flower. Yeah, dark Lemon Lolly works. And over here. And then the middle of the flower, I used one of our new ink colors called Peach Pie. Okay, so Peach Pie for the centers, and then I guess I should do the stems, right? Let's see. I didn't do the stems over there. I'm just going to grab a crumb cake. That should work. Crumb cake's just a little like a brown color. So I'm just gonna do the stems in crumb cake. And I'm gonna go back and do that on the card. It doesn't look like I did that on the card. Oh, I see my glitter on there. Yay for glitter. We have to put glitter on our card. Wink of Stella. All right, so now speaking of subtles, I'm just leaving these around so I can remember what to write as far as the colors we used. Now we'll grab some of these. We're going to do the tires now. Okay, putting that there to avoid the glare. Okay, and the Wink of Stella. I'm just going to put some Wink of Stella on the flowers and they'll dry. Just sparkle it all up. Oh, what a difference that makes. I'm going to show you with and without the glitter how cool that looks. I'm going to put it closer up here. Whoops. Look at that. Okay, maybe you can't see it, the difference, but the one with the glitter is much cooler. But now we'll put glitter on this side too. That really looks cool. All right, so now we're going to take the dark Pool Party. And we did the tires, you know, in the other ones, in the Christmas cards, we were using Smoky Slate for the tires. But now I'm using Pool Party because I want this to go along with the paper. So wherever you saw me use Smoky Slate before, I'm just going to use Pool Party instead. I'm coloring all my trucks because I'm here. They're stamped we're good. We have them. Let's color them. The markers are out. I love this cute little truck. I've used it for so many things. And then inside the tires, we're going to use Light Pool Party. Let's see if I can. I'm going to use the big side. Oh, no, this is the one that was... My nib was jacked up. We're going to use this one. We'll use this small side. See, the little difference in light and darkness really makes the tires pop. Thank you to those that are watching and or liking the video. That is nice, and making comments. It's nice to make comments so I know you're out there. All right, now we're going to put the Wink of Stella on the truck. So let's do the tires first because they're darker. And then, I mean, the windshield, and then I'll do the pink. So and that way if the pink runs, it doesn't run into anything. Okay, the window. Yep, that looks like my tire. Not my tire, my steering wheel needs a little blue. Pool Party. Forgot the steering wheel. The dark steering wheel looks better than the light one. Use dark Pool Party for your steering wheel. Okay, the windows are done. The tires are done. Now I'm going to go in and do the trucks. Now there's already, when you use two-step stamping, what I love about it is, you know, the two-step being, okay, the one step is the black, the Memento black, right? And then the other step, the two-step is the stamp. Now you can use, I'm going to tell you the advantage and disadvantage. This has a lot of built-in shading. When you do the two-step stamping, it already has light parts built into the stamp. So look how cool that is with the parts that didn't get stamped and how nice that looks. Okay, but you also have, you can't do like, with the blend, you could do a lot more. You could do like light and dark in different parts. So this one is like, if you use the two-step stamp that comes with the stamp set, you have to put the light parts where it puts them. And then if you want to put them somewhere else or you want your truck to be different colors, it might not work as much. Like I think for the little red truck, it worked better with the blends. But because this is a light color, it looks better with the two-step stamping. Now there is something else to tell you about the two-step stamping. There is a way to just do your flowers. I tried that. It didn't work out for me. Not because they didn't land on top of the flowers, but because it just didn't work out. Like for the kinds of colors I wanted to use for my little bundles of flowers, it didn't work out for me to use this blob of like ink. It made my flowers like too dark. So if you want detailed flowers, you probably don't want the two-step stamping for the flower part. Okay, now we're going to get out the glue and just glue these onto the back of the truck. Trucks. I'm going to do 2 of them. Okay, that was a lot of glue. Maybe I'll rub some of that glue off. Okay, so you want to get that in there like that and then kind of pull it out to the front so the flowers stick out. I mean, you can push it back some. Nice. Okay, let that dry. See that little leaf? Make sure the leaf doesn't get tucked behind the truck. Bring the leaf up to the front. Oops, and make sure that these are level. Looks good. Okay, now we need those little pieces. I got to think of where I put them because I was putting stuff away from my scan and cut tutorial. I might have hid it from myself. We shall look in my bucket of crafty goodness, and I don't see them in there. Okay, I found them. It was in my little bowl, my little magnetic bowl. So we want these little pieces. These are some of our dies, our new dies. I really love these dies because they came in a set of 3, and there's also a punch to go with them. So look, it's just a really simple little thing. Here it is. You get 3 of them. I like these better than the punch because you get 3 at once. Okay, what are they called? They are called Labeled with Love dies. Okay, labeled with love dies. All right, so let's put these back. And we're gonna do fresh start. So for the fresh start, I'm gonna use Misty Moonlight as the ink. But before we do that, let's do the petal pink. Let's open up petal pink and ink up the edges, shall we, of the little fresh start. Every day is a fresh start. This is gonna get stamped. I have Misty Moonlight back here. So we're going to stamp in this color because it matches our project. But we're going to ink up the edges first. All right, so we need another stamping block. All right, and then we put some petal pink on the stamping block. Tap, tap, tap. Right, and then get the blob off onto the paper. And then just sort of ink up the edges. Oh, yes. That came out nice. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, 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 and then ink up the edges. Okay, so believe it or not, that's the same color as the truck. It's a little bit off because I'm spreading it out, making it lighter, and because I'm using a little blending brush that might have had a little bit of something else on it. Because I had a pink blending brush, but I had to use it for my red. I just need to wash my blending brushes, and the colors won't keep blending together too much. But you want to ink it up like that. It looks nice. It'll all coordinate because it's a subtle color. Okay, now I'm going to do that first because if it doesn't work, then we just don't do the stamp on top of it. And not that it wouldn't work, but if it smeared or something, I didn't want to stamp the beginning. Plus, I always stamp the beginning last. Stamp the inside last, I mean. Every day is a fresh start. Every day is a fresh start. Put that on there. You want the everyday part to be kind of level. Oops, that one got messed up. I'll have to do another one. The everyday part is level, but the fresh start is at an angle. That's the way the stamp is designed. Okay, I think I didn't dip the first one in the ink that much. Oh, that one came out better, but it's really thick. So happy medium, we're gonna look for one of these again. Okay, I had to bring everything. The magnet was sticking over everything. So it's like, where? I don't want to die cut anything right now. We could just grab something else. This will work. I could try one of these. Unless there's any more of these down there. All right. Or I could use the others. Nope, can't use the other side because I've already kind of messed it up. It's good to have a lot of different pieces, like a lot of die cut pieces, shapes. You can just grab them when you need them. You don't have to like take out the die cutting machine in the middle of a tutorial. I'm just testing it. Okay, good. Looks like that part of each part of your stamp pad has ink like at different levels. Oh, that's nice. All right, so that's good. I'm going to get rid of this one. And we will use that one. And then we're going to close the Misty Moonlight and the petal pink. And I'll get out my piece of paper I had here for the instructions. So this is a Misty Moonlight card base. And I'd already had the card bases all made. So for this card base, this is going to be card on blue. Card on blue. It's August. We're doing all 4 tutorials in a row. So I'll be back here tomorrow with the 4th tutorial. I used to do them in 2 tutorials. It took too long. So I do them in separate tutorials now. This is the card. So the card is like this. Right? So 8.5. And it's supposed to be even, right? Score at 4.5. I mean 4.25. Score at 4.25. So we have an 8.5 by 5.5 card. But you're going to score, right? 8.5 by 5.5, but you're going to score at 4.25. So the card's like that. And then layer 1, 2, 3, 4. There's going to be 4 layers. Layer 1, 2, 3, 4. And I got to look at those to see which ones have DSP. DSP, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have vellum on this one. You're going to use vellum for the 4th layer. So the first layer is 5.25 times 4. Okay, 4.5. Wait, don't write this next part down yet, because if it's not, this is what I think it is. 4.25. And if it's not, we will find out quickly when I go to cut the paper. And this, and this, and the vellum's going to be, okay, that would be 3-inch high times 2. And then we're going to write down all your ink colors. All right, so this is not going to be quite done yet. We'll get back to that. Let's try it. All right, we have this paper I want you to use for your card background. And you have 2 of each sheet, so let's see. We're going to use 2 of those, okay? Make sure that, yeah, so use both of those for the card background. One's going to be lighter than the other. 4 by 5.25. Make sure the patterns go horizontal, so this part's the 4 inches. Where the other part, right, this part's the 4 inches because of the way that the wood goes, yeah? And then this part's, then the horizontal would be 5.25. So that's how you get your wood pattern to be correct. All right, good, good, good. And now the next part's going to be some wood. You just need 2 pieces of wood. That would work. Both of these would work. Now, one of these is going to be used in the next card, so I don't want to use it if I need it for the next card. So let me think what card I use. I'm seeing where I put it. It was a petal pink card. Well, I'll tell you, my craft room is in a big state of disarray today. I can't find anything. Well, it doesn't matter. We'll find it. I will be finding it by the end of my tutorial. So we're going to just take, I know I'm using this one for the next card. So we can't use that piece. And I believe I'm using this piece now. So we need 2 of those. Definitely using those pieces. Or actually we need 1 of these because it's going to be 3 inches. So we'll keep 1 of those. And the wood, I'm just going to go ahead and use 2 different pieces of wood in case I need the other piece. So I'm going to use I'm going to use this piece and this piece for the backgrounds. Okay, that way I have enough of the whatever if I need it. So this one is going to be 4 1/4. Or sorry, this one's going to be 4 1/2. 4 1/2. There we go. The next one's going to be 4 1/4. 4 1/2 times 3 1/4. Oops. I should have been... Well, this one really doesn't matter because it's in the background. You can't really see it. Normally I would worry about which way the grain goes, but it doesn't. These are kind of background layers, so it doesn't matter so much. So hopefully I did those right. Nope. Okay. This is why we have paper. 4 1/2. They're supposed to be 4 1/2, unless I just... Oh, I did them 4 1/4. Oh my gosh, I'm not even close. I'm not even close. We're going to do this side. We're going to do it again. Let's take... I'm just going to use this piece for a second. 4 1/2 times 3 1/4. This will be darker. Okay, good. It was right. I wrote the measurements down right. So that was the measurements. 4 1/2 by 3 1/4. I just don't know what the heck I was cutting, but that's what the measurements are. So now I'm going to find another piece of wood paper. Not one that's light. You need a contrast. We'll use... I could use that piece. I just took out a whole new pack of paper, and it's like, where? How come I don't have 2 of each? I know I messed up 1 of each, but where's the other one? Okay. I'm saving that piece. I think I need it for something else. I'm going to go ahead and use this dark wood. Executive decision. 4 1/2 by 4 1/4. You have more than enough paper, by the way, for all of your 4 1/2 by 3 1/4. Then for all of your needs, because we make only... You get 12 sheets of each paper, so you have more than enough. Okay, so that's that one, and that's going to go over the top of this one. Okay, I like it so far. We have a good thing going, and now we are going to get the third layer, which is this piece here. This one, I'm just going to go ahead and cut it in half right away so I don't mess it up. 3 inches. There. It's 3 inches. Good. By 4 1/4. Don't you love all these textures in the wood? We can use this for absolutely anything, any time of year. It's the best paper ever. Okay, let's attach these to these to these. So let's attach our 3 layers. Okay. Using Seal Plus or glue or whatever you want to use. Oh, we're going to use this because it's right here. So this goes with the whole fresh theme. It goes with the whole, you know, flower theme. And it goes with the colors go with the pastel or the subtles collection. Okay, now that I'm doing mindless stuff, I'm just gluing. I can say hi. I was trying to get all this thing done. Hello, Christine. Nice to see you. Thank you for being a YouTube channel member. And for being up late night with me on the East Coast. I'm not the only night owl. I think I'm going to go, like, watch soaps or something after this and do something completely. When I say mindless. Anyone watch soaps? I watch Young and the Restless. I've been watching it for, like, 20 years off and on. Maybe longer, but my husband watched it even before I did. He didn't watch it anymore, but he watched it when it first came out. And he worked on a ship, and he was like, he said they were on a ship and they were bored and they were watching Young and the Restless. And then he watched it many years ago, and now he sees some of the same. He'll come by when I'm watching it, he'll go, oh my goodness, they're the same characters. Some of them are the same characters from, the show's been on 50 years. That's unbelievable for a soap opera. Anyway, that's what I'm going to do later. All right, so anyway, let's get back to saying hello. I'm going to attach these to the Misty Moonlight part now. Hello, Kelly Stoller. Congratulations on winning one of the prizes at the retreat. I hope you had fun today. Hello, Cheryl. Nice to see you. Cheryl McGowan's here. Bonnie Blake is here. She loves night shifts because you work 2 to 10. So cool. When you're up. All right, cool. Well, I'm glad. So you're already used to this kind of times. I like nighttime anyway, but I work better at night. But, you know, today it was like nonstop for 5 hours straight, even like very, very short breaks because last time I had longer breaks. Well, it was actually 6 hours, probably 6 hours, the whole thing. Not to mention the setup time and everything. So it was like a really long. And then after that, I was like, whoosh, taking a nap. I don't know. I feel like that should be the top, the way the wood is up there. So just either way, but you can kind of turn the paper the way you want to. See how easy this card's coming together? Just layers. Just make your card have lots of layers. Make your layers coordinate together with each other. The colors. I have some ink on the glass mat, so I'm just using my chamois to clean that up. Chamois Caesar wash. Okay, another one of these. All right, I think I want that to be the top again. I like the extra wood over there on the top. Whoops, I went to go scroll to see the comments and my fingers stuck on the camera screen because I have so much glue on my fingers. Hello, Lynn McFarden, nice to see you. Thanks for reminding everybody to do the thumbs up. Hello, Diana Trout, nice to see you. She's saying the retreat, Diana's saying the retreat was amazing. And Bonnie's saying it was awesome. Oh yeah, you're going to watch it again on YouTube. It's on a hidden playlist, which I've already made the hidden playlist. So, I might mail it out. I can mail it out tonight or tomorrow morning. Like, there's a hidden list so you can watch it again. Meaning, everybody that goes to retreat gets all the replays. And thank goodness somebody told me, you're not recording. I'm like, oops. The Zoom doesn't record it for you automatically. You have to push some buttons. And I was just going on and on for like an hour. And someone's like, aren't you supposed to be recording this retreat? I'm like, oh my goodness. So then I went later. So those of you that missed it, you're still going to get like 4 or 5 hours of content anyway. Even when I stopped recording during the breaks, we still recorded a lot later than we planned. All right, so that's that. Now we're going to put the little piece of vellum. The vellum doesn't matter as much. Like it just kind of it's kind of like floating vellum. Just taking these pieces of vellum. And I'll use, they're going to be they'll be 3 inches high. They're already, yours are going to be cut the other way. But I'll do one with the little, what did I do? The leaves, and I'll do one with the dots, I guess. That would be cool. Actually, no, I'll do them both with leaves because it's the fresh theme. So because I can use the dots for like maybe the tropical theme or something. So 2 by 3. Yours is maybe shaped different the way I sent it to you. One side is better than the other. Like it's a little bit easier to see. So 2 by 3. Just going to float. It's just one more layer to float up there. And then we're just going to stick some adhesive behind the middle of it. So it floats. And then I put the ribbon over the adhesive. Now this time I didn't have any more. I don't have any more of the black and white gingham, but that you have in your kit. But I did have the one we actually sell, the vanilla gingham. So we're going to put the vanilla gingham across. So what you want to do when I say floating vellum, I mean the adhesive is not going to stick to the whole thing. You're sticking the adhesive in the middle of it. And I just put it across the middle, right? And I'm going to cover that with ribbon. That's all. And then it's just one more fun layer to have on your card. Like so. Okay, and we'll put the ribbon across. And I just grabbed a bunch of scraps of that because my mom used all of that up, and this is just the end of the roll. When she's done wrapping, she wrapped it for the next kit. You're getting it in your Season of Green and Gold kit. In that Season of Green and Gold kit. You're getting the Greetings of the Season kit. You're getting some very vanilla gingham in there. So that's pretty much all that's left. I have to order a lot more stuff. I will, but I won't order it until I announce. I'm going to announce it soon. And then I'll see who's going to take the course. So all I'm going to do is like it's better to cut 2 ribbons at an angle. So I'm just going to cut them at an angle. It's like a workshop series. And I'm going to go ahead and make that go across the card, however much you want it to go across. I'm just going to cut it, and I don't know, like a little bit overlap. That'll look good. I'm basically doing it based on how much ribbon I have. All right? That's how much ribbon's going across. And then I'm going to I already put the adhesive there. This time I can put the adhesive all the way across because I'm going to put the ribbon on top of the adhesive. Right? It's just the vellum that's floating, not the ribbon. You'll notice in my card designs, I divide things a lot. Sometimes I divide with foil, right? Sometimes I divide with ribbons. Sometimes I divide with vellum. So I just like to have something across the middle of my cards. I don't want this to be on too tight. I'm just trying to get it to center. Okay, that's cool. Put that over there. Put this one here for a moment. And we'll do that again. So we have... Okay, this is the tape that came on the roll, so I get that off. Okay, and then it starts to fray. It's okay if it frays. It gives it a more rustic look, right? Put the vellum down. It'll stay when I put this across. The ribbon will help it stay. Help hold it on there. Okay, let me do that so I can center the ribbon. Good. Good, good, good. So hello, Elaine and Frida. And Bonnie's been cutting out things from the class. Awesome. Debbie's there. Debbie, thank you for being a channel supporter, and congratulations on your prize that you won today. I think you picked the friendly fins, right? Because at the end, remember I showed you the extra prizes because you said you had everything in my pile. And then I said, I bet you don't have friendly fins. And then I think that's what you picked. So let me know. That's what I wrote a sticky note on. Lynn also took a nap. Yes, it was nice to take a nap right after the retreat. It was long. I made you guys go like little Energizer bunnies like me. So I'm putting this over here. This is the design like that. And then we put these trucks over here like that. Like it's coming... The trucks are coming into the scene, right? Driving into the scene. That's where we put the trucks. And then we put some rhinestones on there for bling. Hello, Hilda. Yes, that's the one with the sharks. You got it. That's the one with the sharks. All right, cool. So I put your name on it. All right, so I will send out the YouTube link later, Bonnie. I know you're asking for that. Okay, Star used to watch Young and the Restless. It's really good, actually. Oh, I remember Guiding Light. My mom used to watch Guiding Light. Yeah, she watches that other one now, Bold and the Beautiful. She's 92. She watches a lot of soaps. And I try to get her to watch soaps, honestly, because it's better than watching the news all day. If she didn't have soap, she'd watch the news all day. And then she, like, panics about the world because that's what they're made to, that's what the news is meant to do. It's meant to literally make everybody in a stressful panic and divide people all the time. It's meant to do that. It's meant to, like, it's how it gets its rating. So I like when my mom watches soaps because... You know, we got a little alternate reality for a while. Yes, there's drama, but it's not real drama. But it seems real, and it's fun, and it's like, you know. Anyway, I think Young and the Restless is really good. They still have, you know, family values. They have, like, good family themes in their programming. Even while backstabbing other families, you know what I'm saying. But it's a soap. What do you do? But it's like families stick together, and it's kind of cool. I'm just putting dimensionals on the back of my truck. I'm just using up the edges of my dimensionals. And just to be clear, we're talking about a soap opera. The Papered Chef does not endorse backstabbing. We spread love. That's what this channel is all about. Spreading love through crafting. That is why we craft. Okay, I just want to look at where I put that. So kind of see how I'm putting it sort of halfway over the vellum. That way you still get the benefit of seeing the cool pattern behind the vellum. Okay, so for this, I think I'm wondering, what do you think? Angle or no angle? I'm thinking for that one, I might want to do an angle because it's like a stamp. What do you think? Angle, no angle? This one I'm going to put straight, like for this type of shape. That one kind of looks like a postage stamp. And that is from the postal dies or something. They're called perennial postage dies, something like that. All right, looks like angles got outvoted. I mean, we got more votes for angle than anything. Frida Debbie always said angle. So good. So you watched it too, Bonnie, or used to watch it too? Actually, so I just like record it on, I have Dish and it lets me record it on the DVR so then I can like catch up on weekends and stuff without all the commercials, but some commercials are funny. Yeah, the news can be depressing. Thank you, Debbie. She's saying it was an awesome retreat. I'm a great teacher. Oh, that was so nice. I was like so funny because I was like, Bueller? Has anyone seen like Ferris Bueller's Day Off? It's like, I felt like, I was like, is anybody like, you know, usually you get some sounds, you know, or like even on YouTube, I get the comments back, right? So I get you guys commenting, like asking me questions. And I was like, nobody was making any noise. I'm like, is anybody like there? And then you're like, oh yeah, we get it. We understand. I'm like, okay. Like grunt or something. Hello, Diana Murphy, Dan Kohler, Janet Phelps. Nice to see you again. I think I said hi to everybody. Oh, Colleen Hill, I didn't notice you there earlier. Phil Ham. Lala's Crafts. Oh, lots more people have joined in. Yay for people watching live. Now we're up to 25 now. And this late night. And now we got, yes, angled. Everybody's voted for angles. General Hospital, oh my goodness. Remember Luke and Lara? I haven't thought about that since high school, Elaine. That was like the best. That was like the best storyline of all time soap opera history. The Luke and Lara sagas. I still remember. I should have been in the fan club. Yeah, thanks. Like Lynn saying we were paying attention. I'm like, I don't hear any grunts, noises, questions, sounds, coughs. Like I was sitting there like talking and I'm like, anybody? You like, am I even broadcasting? I'm like, no one's saying anything. And like, no one's like saying they get it or they don't get it. Like, at least if you say you don't get it, I know you're there. And I'm like, where's everybody? And then you're like all chimed in at once. No, we hear you. Like, okay, good. So now we need some bling. We're going to get rhinestone bling. You know, I like putting rhinestones on with my fingers, but I'm going to try to use my little spatula right now because I know I have ink all over my fingers. So we're going to say, all right, so let's look. Here's how I did it. I put some rhinestones. I put like 2 in one. So we could put like 2 small ones down here and a big one up there, or like the other way around. I think 1 down here and then a big and a medium up there. But there's 3 sizes of these rhinestones. But a small, we'll put a small and a medium, I mean. So 2 and 1. So the bling just adds to it. So fresh start, some bling, some flowers, a truck. Totally fun. All right, let's do a big one up there for this card in that little section. I just can't put it on the vellum. It might fall off. That's why I'm putting the bling. I'll do a big, and then I'll do a medium. You might only have small. Depends on what I had to send you. Because sometimes I was making 2 kits at once, and I ran out of rhinestones. Some of you got these rhinestones in your scan and cut kit. And I was also doing the card club. So yay for a fresh start. That's our card. And if I could find the other card in the next minute, I could show you the other card we're making tomorrow. All right, what I can show you is what we made over the last couple of days. And I'm going to be showing you tomorrow what we're making. We're making another card using this paper, right? So I'm going to finish the measurements right now, and then hopefully the card just sort of like materializes on my table. Sometimes that happens where things just show up. Yep. Told you it would show up. Okay. I knew it would just show up. I'm like, it got buried. All right, so there it is. So this is what we're making tomorrow. So it uses that same theme, but this is where I'm trying to, the point about the two-step stamping. This is two-step stamping we did today, but over here it's with the alcohol blends markers. And you get a whole different look. So both are fun and both are cool. We're going to make a little scene. Palm trees, surfboards, a beach ball, some clouds. So it's like a summer fun card. Sending you sunny thoughts. Okay, so good for August. Hey, it's still summer. I know it maybe seems like I'm doing so many Christmas tutorials, but it is still summer. So you need to still send summer cards. And the other cards you're just saving for later. So you don't stress yourself out at the holiday season and you have everything ready. All right, so here's our measurements. And we're going to put these here, so if you want to take pictures, you have your two designs to take pictures of. This one and this one. And now I'm going to write all the ink colors we used, because we used a lot of... Here, let's put this one there. Like so. Here, we'll put that over. And this one on this side. So you have two different designs. All right, so the measurements are there. Everything's really done for you, except for like writing the ink colors, which I gotta find that pen. And just write that so we have Memento Black. Okay, we have Petal Pink. That's for the truck. We have Misty Moonlight for the sentiment. And this time I used a lot of markers because they're easy to color with. We had Soft Seafoam. Soft. That's the really light green, right? Soft Seafoam. Okay, we used Lemon Lolly for that we used markers for that too. Lemon Lolly. Or we use maybe a blends for that. And pink. No, not pink. Peach. I used this out here. Peach. Peach pie. And I even used crumb cake. So lots of colors. Oh, no. And pool party. Peach pie and crumb cake. And then blends. I'm just going to write pool party because that was the blends. Although I did maybe use blends for the lemon lolly too. So it's still ink. It's just in the form of a marker. So there's your colors. There's your measurements. Now these two, I'll just write what these are over here. This is vellum. And these three, whoops. These three, 1, 2, 3, Country Woods. I don't know if it's back in stock yet, but I hope you get it by the end of the month. You want to stock up on Country Woods. You will use it forever. It's like this other paper I have from a textured set from years ago. It has all these wood patterns. I've been using that paper for so many years because what I do for cards is like I take some of my wood, like you could do it with this paper, and you use it for your photography backgrounds or you lay them on the table and you can use it for backgrounds. And then I also have used them for cards for years. Whenever you need a go-to wooden layer. So this is DSP you definitely want to stock up on because of all the textures on it. But I mean, that little piece here is my favorite, this piece. Up and there goes that dark wood. So I'll look for some more for tomorrow because it looks like that's the one I used for that layer there. And we'll be using a petal pink card. All right, so let's wrap up with showing you what we made in the rest of the card club. All right, and I can even show you what we made today because it's all out. And I'll give you a sneak peek of the course coming up. So this is Card on Blue, August, and now the rest of the Card on Blue. So Trucking Along is a great little set. You can do so much with it. You can make Christmas cards. All you do is change up the paper, change up the colors. This is the season of green and gold. This is back in stock. It's specialty paper, this package, the foiled paper. It is not one of the papers that's on sale this month, but you really want to stock up on it for holiday season. It's great paper. Now, this is one style of card, and this is another style of card. So over the past couple of days, we've made these two designs, both with little red trucks, both with the season of green and gold. So that was lots of fun. And this is the one that we're still yet to make. So that's what we're making. And then today at the Scan and Cut retreat, we made a lot of things. My favorite project, of course, is this little tree box, and designed using fused together or welded together triangles, and this little 3D box can hold treats for the holiday season. I've been using different kinds of retired papers. You can see how much this one holds. So this is going to be in my upcoming course called Brother Scan and Cut Holiday Projects. So it's all about like holiday and home decor, stuff like that. There's a little tag treat. I gave them the file for this one. We didn't actually make this one live because shared the file. We did make some flowers, some Scan and Cut flowers live with one of the built-in projects. Here's what they look like. One of my mom's cute bags. Let's see, we didn't make these, but I gave everybody this file that attended my retreat. They got this source file for this lip balm holder. Here's one we made live. We made this box, and you'll be learning how to make this box. It's using Template Maker. So this one will be in my course for sure. Not every one of these is going to make it into my course, but this one makes it into my course. It's a shallow box project using Template Maker. And my second favorite project, I don't know, I just like the tree best, but this is fun. It's ironing onto wood to make, this is a prize actually, a prize. And then to make this one, make snowflakes and personalized wooden ornaments. Okay, so that's a pretty cool project. We did that live. And then I showed everybody how to make Christmas pouches using SVGs from the internet. So lots of stuff coming up in that course. And as soon as I finish all the outlines and things, you're going to get, yeah, isn't that box easy to make on the Scan and Cut, right? The box is way too easy. After making boxes with me and seeing all the work I do to make boxes, it's like I either make them with the Scan and Cut or I get them from, say on the internet, where I get them from like Stampin' Up and I buy them online and then I decorate them myself, or I just make them myself. I still make boxes myself too, but there's so much more work making them yourself. All right, so to wrap up, this is available now to sign up for. Not the course isn't, but the next month's card club is going to be based on merriest trees, and that is going to be the September card club. You guys voted on that. That's what they voted on. Card club members. The September-October workshop series is based on greetings of the season. So kits are available to sign up for the card club. Not this one's not available yet, but it will be. I'm trying to announce it in conjunction with my designer series paper share at the same time. So I have to wait a couple days because the designer series paper is not available till September 4th. But I will be having a DSP share. Yeah, it's a lot easier making those boxes with the Scan and Cut than cutting them by hand. Yes, Bonnie, I agree. All right. It is okay, punch. Oh yeah, the truck is a stamp. Did you get here late? So the truck is trucking along. That's what this month's Card on Blue card club is. Yes, the truck was a stamp. So just in case you tuned in, you're like, she's showing Scan and Cut projects. She's showing stamp. This is what we made today. We made, let's move this stuff. We made cards today. I'm going to wrap this up. We're pulling it. We're closing up shop. Okay, this is what we made today using the trucking along stamp set. That's what we made. And yes, it is a stamp and it is a punch. You don't have to have the punch, but why not get the punch if you have the stamp, right? Next month, we're featuring merriest trees, but we're not ready for next month yet. We still have one more tutorial tomorrow, which we'll do for this one, okay? For the Card on Blue Card Club trucking along. That is all for now. This is the Paper Chef. Have a great evening. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again real soon.